All right, so it is finally time to start with the first of a collection of videos that are going to document me finally putting away all of the Ateez cards that I've collected. A slight disclaimer before I start this first video, what you are going to be seeing basically in the next few videos as the result of probably more than 6 months worth of buying and collecting. This is not something that I have purchased recently. I just had gotten very lazy about putting things away and organizing my collection. So it's all been gathered here, and yeah, it's finally time to put it away. So this video is going to be mostly, well, not mostly, it's going to be merchandise cards, Fever series cards, Japan release cards, and broadcast and other special cards, just because I need to split it up. The biggest change in my binder right now is that I did take all of the Fever Part 1 pages out of this binder in the hopes that this can be my treasure era and special cards binder. I'm not sure that it'll actually be big enough to continue keeping those in here. So I may need to get a thinner orange binder to just be my merch and broadcast cards, and keep this one for treasure series and Japan cards. I'm not really sure how I want to divide it up yet. I do like the idea of keeping things like broadcasts and special release cards in one binder, just because it's easier to keep it all together. I do often bring parts of my collection with me if I'm going to be gone for an extended period of time, just as I don't like leaving them, unattended or whatever. So this is going to be the first of these videos. I've already got my Fever Part 2 collection in the orange sleeves, so I just need to film that. I'm in the process of doing the same for Fever Part 3. I just ran out of the orange sleeve, so I need to buy more. And I'm still waiting on some of my epilogue pre-order cards to come in, and they also have announced multiple other sets as well, so that one is clearly still ongoing. But Fever Part 2 and 3 are pretty much set, minus waiting for a few odds and ends. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So this is the same binder as usual, minus the Fever card. So I will have to change the cover eventually too, because I do want to move this into my new Fever era binder. But I've got all of these. I've got some postcards. This is really exciting because this actually finishes some of my older collections. And let's go ahead and get started. Before I do though, let me make sure that all of this is in frame. All right, so we're good to go. So let me see what order are these in. So it starts from here. I've got these. Oh, we're a mess. Maybe that'll work. Okay, we're gonna do it like that. So going into my binder, move the box. I don't know where to put this box now. All right, maybe that'll, oh, I put it backwards now. Okay, anyway, so getting into the binder. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Actually, let me check the glare really quick. It's all right. The light was better earlier, but I didn't have time to film earlier. So anyways, episode 3. So the first kind of addition to the binder here is, I've got, wait. Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, so I already had the MMTs for the 3 that I collect, and a few months ago, not a few months ago, half a year ago, someone had found a US-based seller that had a bunch of backstock of the MMT pre-order episode fins. So I bought myself some in an attempt to start to kind of fill in this collection a little bit more. So we can see here that I already had an extra Songhua, 1 San, and then the Jungho set. This one was one that this one I traded for this one, and this one was in the albums. That was in the last thing I did. I have 2 more here, so I did find somebody who was willing to trade for the MMT, and then I purchased through a bid the San MMT. So what we're going to do is we're going to move, I think I'll move my extra Songhua up here. I'm going to put Yuno up here. And I think I was doing the uniform picture second, but I'll just keep it there. So I'll put San back here. So eventually I will be splitting these into the two sets, like the uniform one and the casual one. But I don't really have enough to justify it just yet, so I'm just going to leave it like this. I know that the other Yuno card is really difficult to find, and I just haven't really like committed yet to just buying the Wuyang and Mingi ones. I think the joke is that I think I originally had a Mingi one, but I sold it a while ago, or I traded for one of these. And I don't know if I regret that or not. So anyways, that's coming along really nicely. Got the Japan ones. Flip forward. All right. I probably won't ever go back and collect these MMT ones, ot8, just because they're kind of hard to find. So we'll just leave it at that, but I am glad that I have the San ones. So the next bit I think I have is, what do I have here? I put these in a very weird order, and I'm realizing that this might not have been the order I wanted to do it in. Well, so I've got a lot of broadcast cards. I've got merchandise cards. Those need to go after. I've got the hidden map cards. Where's the Japan cards? Season's greetings, birthday merch, binder. All right, so let's do this next. Hello 82, that's season songs. All right, let me find my Japan cards. My goodness. We're out of practice and I didn't put these in order. All right, so next I've got, since this is the Japan card section, I think what I'm gonna do is I've got, so I did recently buy a couple more of these blue set ones because this was my favorite like Japan set from these two eras. So we'll see. Eventually I'll have to rearrange this page once those come in. All right, so here I think what I'm gonna do is I have almost complete Dreamers, because I really loved the beach concept. I'm sad it's an ot7 set, but I really loved the beach concept, and they ended up not being too difficult to find. So what I've got is I've got the like close-up beach set, I've got the foresty set, I've got 4 of the 18 version ones. I have the other 3 coming in an order, and then I've got the Tower Records like pre-order clear card things. So that's going to be 1, 2, and I'm going to put the 18 versions and the Tower Records cards on a 3rd page together, just to save a little bit of space. So I need 3 pages. All right, so I'll go ahead and put those in. I guess we'll chat. Oh, I didn't get any of the white filler cards. Oh well. Oh well, I'll put them in later. So yeah, I really liked the Dreamers concept a lot. It was also a really special concept for me, a really special release for me, just because I, growing up, like Digimon was like that show for me. So you could imagine that when I found out that Ateez was releasing a song and that it was going to be associated with the Digimon TV series in Japan, I was like, wow, that's incredible. Like, what? So this was like a really special comeback for me. I know the music video didn't really like have anything to do with it, although in Japan they did release these really cute like Digimon like Wonderland version merch things. So I did get these 2 pins. Don't really know how I'm going to display them, but they're really cute. I love the style. So yeah, I figured, you know, this was a good one to collect. I didn't intend to collect all of them, but through a variety of like pre-orders and other circumstances, I did end up getting all of them somehow. A few of them I traded for. I think just with a combination of pre-orders with me and my friend, we ended up with a lot of extra cards somehow. So I was like, well, might as well trade for the rest of them. So I think we'll put the group card here. We'll put these 3 on the bottom. These pre-order cards will probably end up on the back of this page eventually, or maybe on the back of this page once the other 3 come in, but for now, that's what it looks like. Super exciting. All right, so then we've got Season's Greetings things. This was Season's Greetings. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. All right, so here I actually have a really cool thing to add here. So this was the like Isaac like card that all of the, there a bunch of these were released of like messages were sent, and I actually really recently, if I can find it, in the box that I have here. Oh dear. I recently got one from Yosung, and I actually just realized there's actually more Japan cards here. So maybe I need to do that first. Yikes, we're a mess. All right, let me find the Yosung one though, because I want to put it in while I'm here staring at this page. Let's see, this is all Season's Greetings. Where did I put it? Is it in the broadcast cards? It must be in the broadcast cards section. We are not organized today, my friends. Ah, yes, here it is. Oh, I meant to put that in a clear sleeve. That was my problem. And I didn't. So let's swap this around. Just cover it up slightly. So yeah, so I have the Yosung one, has a little cake on the back. He drew some little like hehetmons and wrote a little message in there, so we're gonna go ahead and slide that in there. That'll have to go in a proper sleeve eventually, but the dream would be to like get a Songhwa one so that I would have one of each, but you know, if I can't, I can't. Okay, so I need to backtrack because I have more Japan cards. So after Dreamers, no, before Dreamers. Was Dreamers before or after Into the A to Z? I don't remember. Anyways, we had Into the A to Z, which was also amazing and also came with a lot of stuff. And this is like pop-up shop stuff. So, of course, I collected all of them. These were like the regular version, and then there were 2 in the limited versions. And then one of, I think it was Tower Records. Yeah, Tower Records, they had like a pop-up shop with merch, and then for every certain amount of yen that you spent, you got a random one of these like lottery ones. This is like the most tragic story though, because you'll notice that I only have Hongjung and Yosung here, and I don't have any of Songhwa's limited cards. And the tragedy here is that I bought them and I own them, and I distinctly remember unboxing them from a Nyokyo box. It wasn't a video that I posted. I might have footage of myself unboxing it though, so I can see what other cards it came with, but I can't find them. I had both of his limited cards came in a set, and then I had 2 individual of these, and I remember opening them, and now I don't know where they are. So I really hope I find them. They have to be somewhere in my home because I distinctly remember owning them, but they were kind of expensive and I would not want to have to buy them again. So, you know, cross your fingers for me, I guess, that they turn up, because small moron failed to, oh wait, no, we're gonna do row for members. Totally just like dropped the ball on that one. So they had like these sets. There was like the blue outfit and the white outfit, and I think I'm gonna put the blue one down the center to kind of break up the white a little bit. Sorry, I keep sniffing. It's gross. All right. Oh, there we go. So eventually, someday, hopefully, I will find the 2 missing here, and then I will do my usual 2-2-2 pattern. We'll do the close-up one and the far away one, and then do these 2, and then eventually the 2 Songhwa ones when I find them. We'll go there. Okay, and then the final Japan thing, which I think, I don't know where it came, but this was kind of merch type stuff, is first there were these really cute, there was like a pop-up shop like thing, and they had these like clear cards that came with little like boat keychains. I have the keychains somewhere, but there's these that were really cute. There were these like Polaroid style stickers, and then there was a whole collection of like pop-up shops that had a bunch of like past concept photo cards. So there was this set which I was obsessed with and I needed to get. Was this the summer camp? I think this was the summer camp pop-up, or the Dreamers pop-up. Yeah, summer vacation camp. And so there were all of these sets which had this back, and then there were a few more here. So I've got like assorted ones of them. I noticed I'm missing a lot of the Hongjoong ones. This was also where I ran out of the orange sleeves, so work in progress. I may actually not put these in the binder yet. I might put these on a page since I just freed up an orange one. I might put these on a page, but then I think I might keep the other ones out until I can get proper sleeves for them. But I can at least put these and these away in 2 pages. So let me do that. Oh man, this is more pages than I thought. I don't know if this will all fit in my in this binder. All right, so these 3 actually, no, they don't all fit. Okay, so we're gonna do these. Maybe we'll do 3-3 and we'll just put the group 1 down here. So these are actually like little stickers, but they're nicely photocard sized. I thought the pictures are really cute, so do this and do this. And then we have these 3, which I was so pumped about because they did do a release of like the same photo set for a, I think another Tower Records event when episode Fin came out. And I only have these 2. I don't have Songhwa's, I don't think. If I can find them. Should be back here somewhere. I'll turn up, but I didn't have all 3 of them, and they had like their name, and when I saw these were released, I was like, yes, I need those. Amazing. And actually, maybe what I'll do is I will put this very random thing here. This is another random item that I got. This is when they did the Yuno and Hongjoong did the Pepsi thing. There was like a CD release that had photo cards. I don't love the photo card picture, but they also did these, which apparently you could get, I think from purchasing them at a store, you could get one of these. It's meant to like be a cover for a credit card or a debit card, but I'm obsessed with the picture, so I hope it fits. Yes, okay, so that's gonna go there, my beautiful possession. All right, so moving on. So season's greetings, light stick card, concert, Isaac card, DVD. All right, this right here, I had taken out that ID for some reason. I don't remember why. So we're going to find it in this large stack of things. Here it is. And then we'll start a new page for the new season's greetings, which also had photo cards, which I have these 3 right now. I'm still waiting on, I pulled this one, I traded for this one, I pulled this one. I am waiting for Yosungs that I just purchased from Mercari Japan. And we'll see if I try and go for more. I'm really not sure that I will. I put them in the clear sleeves. I love the backs of them. And then I think what we will do is directly after this, before we get to like the broadcast cards, I think I'm gonna put, oh, I have so many merch cards. Where am I gonna put those? This is kind of like this is the broadcast section. So maybe after this season's greetings, I will put merchandise cards. I've got hidden map, I've got the bracelet cards, I've got the chromer cards, I've got the birthday merch cards. I've got season songs, which I might actually just grab my other binder for and just put that in there, because I think that it'll be too much for this binder. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, so this is where my new season's greetings is gonna go. So then I think we're gonna do it in this order. I'm gonna do hidden map. That's gonna need 2 pages. I have most of the bracelet cards. Page 3, chromer cards, page 4. Birthday merch cards. So far I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that can be another page. So that's page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that to start. 3, 4, 5. Man, we're not even at the broadcast cards. Postcards. The season songs is gonna have to wait for another video, it seems like. Goodness. Okay. So I want to do hidden map first. So I did collect my 3 for hidden map. And I did put them in the clear sleeves because there is a different picture on the back. I'm mildly obsessed with the, like, oh, where is it? Like, this one is so good. This one with the stupid, like, scooter thing, classic. Anyways, love them. This is cute. So yeah, so we're gonna do these, and I think I'm just gonna do it. Oh, I had them in order. No, don't do this to me. Okay. So I was gonna do it member and era. Oh my god, please. Why? Okay, whatever. So we've got Hongju. Episode 1, 2, and 3. These cards were like not too bad to trade, to be honest. I don't love how flimsy they are. They're like these foiled cards, which are nice because they're shiny, but I didn't love how flimsy they were. It made me really nervous when I was trading them. I was really worried that like somehow I would damage it, or like the foil would bend somehow and get creased, but all right, there's the first half, and then I was gonna do the uniform card on the first row, the more casual one on the second, both from Wonderland, and then the answer with the prop as the third one. I'm gonna give it some balance. So we got Songhua. Songhua, yep, okay, they went out of order. I don't know where the other Songhua one went. Ah, there he is. Okay, so Yosung, this Songhua, and Yosung. So there we go. So we got hidden map. Okay, then they did these like bracelets, which were honestly, I mean, they were fine. I didn't love that it came with a random photo card, but the cards themselves are cute. This is something that might end up in my Fever series binder eventually, just because they are Fever series pictures. I did like a little mini group order with some friends, so we got a variety of cards and I kept most of them. So as we can see, how did I used to do 8? I did this wrong, didn't I? All right, well, we'll just do that for now. So I'm missing Mingy and Wooyoung still, so maybe someday I'll get those. I do have 2 of this one because a lot of them came like damaged, and so that's one of the ones that came damaged, and it was one of the ones I pulled, so I kept it. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but for now it's back there. And then the second piece of random merch was the Chromer. So for this one, I've only got the 4, although I do have San and Mingy on the way. So for right now, I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, at some point, I will probably want to get like, you know, and Wooyoung, but why do I feel like I'm missing someone? Sana and Mingy. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not. So I'll probably try and get the other 2 eventually, but I'm not super fussed about it. And then finally, I have birthday merch cards, and you'll notice that there is no Yosung in this one so far. I did again buy them off of somebody. I'm still waiting for them to arrive. I love the idea of the birthday merch. Love the idea they come with photo cards, kind of. KQ store shipping is just so much, and as I tragically discovered from ordering these 2 myself, it kind of sucks when you get 2 of the same. And so like with the Wooyoung cards, I got 2 of this one, I think, so I had to find a trade, and then I got 2 of this Hongjun card, which apparently everybody got, because every single trade I see for these, it's someone looking for the other version. So I'm hoping I can find somebody who has an extra of the other version who's willing to trade. I have the Jongho cards. I have 1 of them on the way because I had joined a group order with a friend. We got 2 of the same Jongho card, which is kind of disappointing from a group order standpoint, but whatever. So I have the other 1 of the Jongho cards on the way. I'll have to buy it. I have the Yosung cards on the way. I'm still looking for a trade for the other Hongjung. So now I'm just waiting for like Songhwa and, you know, to announce what their birthday things are going to be so I can buy them. And then I should hopefully have a nearly complete, or maybe by then complete, set of the birthday cards. But until then, they do still all fit on 1 page. So we're just going to put them all in a row. I think the one that startled me the most, or the one that was like kind of frustrating to be honest, is Mingy. Mingy, I love you, but these cards are like identical. I had gotten 2 of the same one when I bought the Mingy cards, and it took me a really long time to find somebody to trade with because it was so hard to figure out which one was which. But I did. I got 1 of each, so that's fine. But yeah, I like that, like these 2 are almost the same, these 2 are almost the same. I hate when they do that. It makes collecting feel kind of annoying because you're like, okay, it's the same picture. What are you doing? But the backs are really cute. I love their little house drawings, so they're little versions of houses. So we're waiting for the rest. I'm excited to get the Jongho one eventually for my friend. And yeah, oh, I'm missing 2 more merch things actually. I have the first round of Sub K Shop pre-order Polaroids. I do have the second round mostly completed as well. I'm missing the Yosung set. I ran a group order for it and somebody claimed him, so I was like, all right, that's fine. So I'm missing the Yosung set, and otherwise I have the binder cards. So that's 2 more pages before we get into the broadcast cards. And I think I won't put the binder cards before the sub-K shop cards, because then I can put the second round of sub-K shop cards after. The thing that was the bummer about the binder cards is it was a cute idea, but a lot of them came damaged, like bent. I don't know if you can see that, but it got like creased. And I know that some people were like contacting KQ and asking for a replacement, but I never got around to it, so he's just gonna live like that. That's okay, I'm not that worried about it. There's a second Hongjoong one that has the same defect in the back there, but I think for now I will just leave it. And then I've got sub K, which I like forgot these existed, and then I found them in my put away collection and was reminded once again of how excellent these pictures are. Especially the white outfits. I loved those outfits this era. All right. Okay, so that was a lot. That was a lot of merch cards. Oh, I did also buy the San Seasons greetings from this year, so I will put him here. Maybe eventually I'll complete the set as well. Not these. I don't love these, but maybe I'll do the photocard set eventually. Oh, so pretty. All right, I'm glad I did this. All right, so now we have a lot of broadcast and also winners cards. So to start, I'm gonna have to take all of these out. Because I got 2 more episode 1 cards that I never thought I would own. So now we need to organize ourselves again. So first of all, this is the Hongjoong solo double-sided card. And I also got the Yeosang solo double-sided card. So excited about that. Did not expect to get that when I got it. I think I got it off of Mercari Japan by some miracle. But then I also have this. This is the thing, is I love pink hair Yeosang. I didn't really talk about this on Twitter or anything like that, but I got into the New York fan sign on his last tour, and my question for him was whether he would ever consider going back to the pink, because I am just obsessed with it. But anyways, so I had this double-sided, and then I recently won, I got this one, which has Songhua on the back. So that's super exciting. So we'll put those there. It's episode 1. And then the last new like episode 1 and 2 broadcast card I have is this Yeosang, you know, say my name double-sided. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have a 9th over here from before. So I think what I want to do is, I love the chocolate cards. I'm going to put those in the middle here. Of course, in clear sleeves so I can see the other side. And then I've got more Yeosang than Hongjoong and Songhua. So I'm going to put these 2 here. And then I think I will put this one here. So we're all making little like hand symbols here. And then on the second page, I will put these 4. This isn't like a high priority collection situation. I mostly just pick these up when I'm able to find them. They're expensive. Lots of times they go up for bids, and the bids get kind of ridiculous. So I'm not super fussed about trying to get them. Of course, the member pricing being the way that it is, the Yeosang, you know, double-sided ones do tend to be cheaper than Sun and Hongjung. There's actually two, maybe one more of these episode 2 ones that's like really high priority on my list. Otherwise, I'm pretty, you know, ambivalent towards it. And the Yeosang ones, like, I have almost all of them. So if I did end up stumbling across the one for a good deal, I might consider it. But yeah, I don't know. Not high priority. So anyways, then we have episode 3. I have one to add here, which is this one, which has a long and complicated story centered around the fact that I definitely got scammed out of one. And then I finally found it again from someone else, and I'm still bitter about it because, you know, it sucks to realize you just got scammed out of some money. It was like actually cheaper than usual, I guess, for it, because I actually had purchased it like a while ago. So it was before the prices really skyrocketed, but I finally got it. Again, these are kind of top of my priority list, I think, because I love all of these filters. More high priority than episode 2, I think. So let me put my filler back in here. So that's really cool. One step closer to getting these. This one's my favorite. I love that filter. This is another victory story right here. I can finally, this is another one that I got scammed out of from somebody. And I don't know, it's a whole story. I got super scammed, but I did end up finding it again for a little more than I wanted to pay, but that hole had been haunting me for a while. So there's Treasure Cafe. Got episode 2, where again, priority for me on episode 2 is definitely not episode 2. Wow, episode Fin is there is one Songhwa with the cat filter that is like the one that I want. So maybe someday I will own it. I probably won't commit to any of the other Yeosang ones, but definitely if I could get that one Songhwa one, I think that that would fill out this collection for me. We've got Fever Part 1, where again, I'm not super, I wanted all 3 Hongjung, didn't really feel like collecting all of these 2, so that is good. And then we've got some of these random special cards, some of my Polaroids. I do have more Polaroids. I don't want to put them in here just yet. They would have to be in a separate page. These are some of the more special cards. There's like all these hairs inside of here. Get out. Okay. But before we go too much farther, I have Fever Part 2 broadcasts. I've got winner cards. Fever Part 3 broadcasts, more winner cards. So, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages. We'll put that all together. Okay. Oh. This came from somewhere. Where did it come from? We're going to put it up here. All right. Knocking things over. All right. So again, I've been sitting on these broadcast cards for a while, not putting them away. So these are the actual cards. I know that for Fever Part 2, KQ released the like high-res images of these front and back because they noticed that people were selling them for really expensive. And so they released the high-res images, and lots of people made replicas to sell for really cheap. And there was a period of time where it was really hard to find these because people were kind of like scared and didn't want to buy them. Eventually people started selling them again, and I just kind of like kept an eye out for deals, worked with a few people who can buy direct from Korea or could contact the case sellers, and I managed to get pretty much all of the ones that I wanted, to be honest. I didn't necessarily want all of them. I did know that I wanted all 3 Hongjoong because, again, he's my ult, so like I needed all of them. But I didn't love how, particularly the yellow version, there wasn't really much of a filter on most of them. They didn't feel very like different or new to me, so I did not get the yellow border for Songhwa, and the red border for Yeosang was my favorite of his 3, and the other 2 I was like not super in love with, so I only got that one for that. And then of course I did need to get the 2 unit cards that had my biases, and I love that Son is on that one. That was a pain to get a hold of, but I do love that I have those as well. I think we're going to follow that up with these. I've got 4 cards here. So I've got these 2, which were the Wonderwall, one of their first fan signs. They were one of the first stores that did winner cards for fan sign winners. So I did get both Hongjoong and Yeosang's. I like Songhwa's. It's cute. I don't love how he's wearing the hood, so like most of his head is covered. It's also really expensive, so I probably will not get that. I love these 2 though. Perfect filters. And then these are crazy. I never thought I would own these. So these are from the Universe Showcase, where there was like the raffle. I think 40 people won. And I didn't get these for as expensive as I was fearing they would go for. And they make me laugh next to each other, and they're also perfect. So those get a place of honor right in the center of that page. Oh, beautiful. I don't know that I'll ever try and get like Yeosang. Is probably my next favorite one is Sans, but that's out of my price range, and I don't really full collect him, so I won't commit to that. But having these 2 and these 2 is just like perfection. All right. And then finally, for the broadcast, we have the start of my Fever Part 3 collection, which is, I have a whole bunch on order with a seller on Instagram, but they kind of do like mass shipping from Korea before they mail out, so it will be a while before I get those. So I can put all of these together though. I do have, I think, all of the Hongjoong and Songhwa ones on the way in some way, shape, or form. And most of Yeosang's. So for now, we'll just put those in. So those are broadcasts, and then I've got some of the winner cards, so the Christmas winner cards, and then this was a Make Star, Wonderwall. I don't know, I'm obsessed with the card though, so had to have it. This will be a slow growing collection, no rush on that. They've been turning up for varying amounts of money, so my other collection goals for broadcasts are, there's some of the like streaming event photo cards that I would really love to get from Fever Part 3. I would love to get like the Mama cards, like they did like the Mama Awards, like attendee cards. Those are so expensive though. I'm not sure that it'll ever happen, but I would love to have those. And yeah, so then I've got this, and then finally to wrap up, because I have all of these like season songs cards, but looking at my binder right now, I think it's actually gonna have to go into my Fever series binder. Maybe it'll be like the first thing or something like that, just to be something a soft intro. But like, I don't think it'll fit in here. So we're going to deal with that later. Same with the rest of all of the Japan cards. So I do have, finally, some postcards. So these are the rest of the MMT anniversary episode Fin postcards, and the Japan release episode Fin Songhwa postcard. So that's super exciting. The other thing I have is I have a bunch of these Japan photos in a box. I'm not going to put those away today. I'm not feeling it, but I do love the Japan photos as a concept. So we're going to flip through them until I find what I'm looking for. All right, so here is the MMT postcards and here is these. So what I'm gonna do, there's nothing really on the back of these, but I don't want to put these. So I think I'll put Songhwa here. And then I need one of these to put these 4. This was a very lucky find when I found them. It was somebody who was selling their collection and they had pretty much almost all of them, so I was able to buy them as a collection rather than finding them all individually, which was really nice. I love when I'm able to do that. Just feels really satisfying to know. So yes, I'm eternally grateful to that person because they sold them for way under the price I'd been seeing, and I was starting to feel like maybe this was not an ot8 collection that was ever going to happen. And they're all in really good condition. None of them have any like visible damage or marks or anything. I think this one I got on Instagram is also in perfect condition. So I was super excited to find those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one card here. So I was going to have, I need Sun. Get out. All right, so I've got Sun is going to have to go here and Jungho will go on the back. So I'll put those in there. And then we'll have Mingi and Ouyang right here. Oh, have to wait for the air to go out of that. And then Yosang needs to move over. And we'll put Yuno back here. Okay, we're going to take him out of that. All right. Looks messy. Let's fix that. Ah, beautiful. All right, so then that's the MMT, like, what was that? Oh, that was the season's greetings, I think. But anyways, so I've got those 2, these 4, and those 2, and then I've got that. Beautiful. I know I've got more of these like random postcards and stuff to put away. I have Japan photos to put away. I have XR concert merch to put away. I have a lot still to put away in this binder. But I think for now, we'll turn to a nice page here. So I think for now, that's gonna have to be it. This video has kind of gone on for long enough. I'm definitely gonna need to assess whether some of my merch or my broadcasters things need to go in a separate binder, just because this one I suspect is already full with everything I just added. And that's even without like all of these, future broadcast cards, etc. So yeah, probably there'll be some sort of changes on the way. I'll have to film my favorite part 2 and a favorite part 3 videos at some point. But for now, if you got this far, thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I see you in the next video. Bye!